You friendly? You know, I can't believe it's been a year of making videos on YouTube. And I think it all started when my buddy Loco said, you have got to try this DayZ game. He showed me a video called Saving Morgan Freeman by Frankie. And I fell in love with the game. But why did I want to make videos in the first place? Well, that's thanks to Jamjar. He let me be a part of something called Prize Surprise Demise. I'll just quickly show you that now.
Hey buddy, what's happening?
Not a lot, mate. What's your name and where are you from?
Well, I'm Charlie and I'm from Australia.
Charlie from Australia. Thanks for making the trip, mate. Alright, mate, what we're going to do here, you understand the game? You know the rules of the game, mate?
Certainly do, young man.
Alright, mate. I'm glad because I can't keep up this accent for very long. So, alright, mate, if you feel free to pick up a fucking, pick a garage whenever you feel like it, mate. Prize, surprise, demise, you know the score. Let's see what you get.
I do.
You're going to pick that one, mate. You're a fucking nutter. Oh.
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, dude, he's from Australia. Come say thank you. Jesus.
That's amazing, dude.
No problems at all.
I'll give you a rub.
And it was from that very second that I knew I wanted to become one of the best Australian DayZ YouTubers out there. It may not seem like much to anyone else, but to me, that is an enormous goal. And I feel like I'm getting there slowly, and the road's still really long. But the interesting thing about that video is that was the first time I ever met my really good friend S. Keen, one of the most talented and creative video makers I've ever seen. The guy literally does everything. We only spent half an hour together in a green room surrounded by guards, laughing, making up stupid jokes and being ridiculous. But it was a day later that I messaged him on Steam and said, I need to talk to you. And he agreed to a phone chat. And mate, we've been buddies ever since. We promised each other we would do everything to help one another get to where we have to go. And mate, he is unbelievable. Now, I've done a lot of stuff in this game, a lot of different things. I couldn't have begun to highlight all of them because it's just too many. But I'll try and give you a basic rundown of what I feel like I've managed to do so far. I have managed to make 80 videos in 1 year. That's 103 gig of footage. That's over 100 hours of editing. It would be much quicker if I wasn't so bad at it, but what do you get? If someone were to sit down and watch all of my movies in one sitting, that's 13 and a half hours of viewing. Now, for anyone that's seen all of my movies, thank you very much, because that is a huge level of commitment. But that doesn't show the scale of the amount of effort I've put into this game. I have clocked 2,481 hours in DayZ Standalone, which begs the question, why am I not the best DayZ player ever?
No walking around, man. Get down. Okay, yeah, from the building.
Fuck you, pal.
Oh, there he is, yep.
Oh. There we go. Roger, they're both dead.
Who's shooting?
Come on. One down.
Oh my god.
Although the gunplay and the violence is fun and very exhilarating, it's never been about that for me. It's always been about friends. I've always had the ability to make friends in real life because I'm not afraid to say hello. And all the people I've met in this game have made my life genuinely richer. From Boomer, Prime, Vaso, I can go on and on and on. But the defining relationship of this game and this YouTube channel that I've got now was Boydy. And we met at the Northwest Airfield of all places. And this one man has turned a hobby for me into something just a dream. And I cannot thank that man enough. I think my favourite situation with you and I has always been and will always be when you said you want to see what happens when we shoot the end of this gun, and it ended fucking hideously.
Mate, my favourite moment still goes back to the very first time I met you.
Yeah?
That time at the Northwest Airfield, running along. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was still relatively new to the game. And the next thing I hear this voice, "G'day," and I'm just like, what the fuck, who was that? I was playing on an absolutely shitty laptop. So in PvP I was always going to be owned, and I was just sitting there thinking, who the hell is this calling out to me at the Northwest Airfield of all places? Yeah, I'm new to the game, but I knew enough about it at the time that Northwest Airfield, you're generally going to die. And that first contact with someone friendly at that venue has probably shaped my gameplay style forever.
Changing someone's gameplay style forever? That is never what I had intended, but that is amazing. And honestly, there's no better compliment than anyone can give you than to say, you've changed the way I play. Especially for the positive. I mean, if someone says you changed the way I play, now I'm a bandit, I don't know, I'd be proud of that. But I've never gone that road. And I'm extremely proud of my friends that play with me, that they've always known I'm not a bandit and I won't do that stuff. So thank you very much, Boydy. You're a good man. So if you guys will allow me to indulge in a minute of thanks to everyone that spent time with me in the TeamSpeak and in-game and organising stuff. It's been such a good year for that kind of thing. Our community is just so massive between the clans and the social groups. Unreal. So I'll make some thanks. Thanks very much to BWAF, OMG, Birds Boys, Chops and the UG crew, Vanguard and TLA, the BDC boys, Jensen Novo, the UKA, Taco Tyler and his crew, love you guys, Holy Man and the Pipsy crew, Maloo, Jamjar, Bootsmith, Onnit, S-Dot and Neo. You guys are awesome. And of course, Mr. Nips. But last but not least, my Charlie's Angels, the personal guys that have had my back from word go. Thanks very much. Loco, Prime, Boomer, Boydy. And the man that I talk to every single day without fail, and who's actually, come up with 90% of our content. Norrie, you're amazing, man. In this last year, we've covered literally everything we could, from revenge kills to game shows, reverse banditing to survivor games, and from the DayZ Ashes series to me just sitting around a campfire literally playing the guitar and singing, which I still maintain should have more views. I don't know why you guys didn't like it, but I'm going to keep doing it because I love it. Get stuffed! But in all seriousness, I just want to say that this last year has been just a complete and utter roller coaster. Started off as a bit of a hobby, and now it's turned into something else. I'm not a professional YouTuber by any means, but maybe I'd like to be. Your support has been awesome. My computer died pretty much halfway through the year, And I got donations and donated stuff to get it back going because people wanted to see more content. Thanks very much to the BWAF guys for that. You guys are awesome. You know, there's nothing you guys haven't done. I've commented on every single comment. I've replied to every single comment, I should say, on the YouTube videos, or I've tried to. And I'll keep continuing to try and do that to stay engaged. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, it has been an amazing year, and I'd like to have another amazing one. I love you guys. I love you all. If you need anything, I'm always around. I am Charlie DayZ. Much love.